Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
An officer-involved shooting leads to an arrest of one woman over the weekend. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. In your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Two people were arrested over the weekend in connection to a deadly shooting that happened on I-15 in August. On August 8th, police found a man suffering from gunshot wounds outside of his SUV, identified as 31-year-old Darren Algie, who later died at University Medical Center. On Friday, the two suspects were arrested and booked into Clark County Detention Center on multiple warrants. And Metro Police arrested a woman on Friday after responding to a call of a suspicious vehicle with stolen license plates parked near the area of West Flamingo and Fort Apache roads. Metro Police say the woman took off after officers arrived and then fled on foot in a different area. Police also say an officer shot at the woman but missed after believing she was armed when she was confronted and she reached into a bag. The woman was taken into custody without incident. Police say this is the 12th officer-involved shooting this year. A mother has accused the Clark County School District of failing to protect her son, which she claims resulted in him being beaten by another student to the point of traumatic brain injury. Amber Salazar filed a lawsuit last week on behalf of her 16-year-old son, Anthony Salazar. LVRJ reporter Katie Futterman has the details.
Last year, there was an incident in which she said was beaten to the point of actually being diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury. And even more than that, she has accused the district of ignoring past complaints of bullying by that same student, as well as other instances of bullying for the past few years. The lawsuit was just filed on Tuesday, so there hasn't been a response from the district.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Starting off your work week with some sunshine this morning and a few afternoon clouds and a high near 83 degrees. Sunshine will continue through the rest of the week with a few clouds. Temperatures are going to be lingering in the high to mid 80s into the weekend, which is around 10 degrees above normal for this time of the year. The National Weather Service does say temperatures should start to decrease over the weekend and early next week. In business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. An auto manufacturer has pledged millions of dollars in cash and credit toward a construction of a lithium mine in Nevada's Humboldt County. The project will increase the U.S. stock of lithium batteries needed for electric vehicles. LVRJ business reporter Alan Halali has more details.
So General Motors, which is an auto manufacturer, has committed a large sum of money, $625 million, to Lithium America's Thacker Pass project, which is currently being constructed. It's expected to be live by 2028. A big chunk of that money is going towards the phase one of construction, whereas the rest of the money is going to be used as credit so that the company can access the big $2.3 billion loan that the U.S. Department of Energy has given them.
And Ellis Island is undergoing a $35 million renovation that'll expand the gaming floor and add a new center bar and a rooftop event space. Now, inside the existing structure, the Village Pub and Cafe and the Karaoke Lounge will both be renovated. No timeline for the project was given. The casino is taking the expansion as it sues Formula One over damages the casino claims it sustained as a result of the months-long construction for last year's Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Sports brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. The Rebels survived a late push from the Beavers and picked up a 6th win required for bowl eligibility at the expense of Oregon State on its homecoming night on Saturday. UNLV is now bowl eligible in back-to-back seasons for the first time in program history. Senior wide receiver Ricky White III was vital in the win, blocking his nation-leading 3rd punt of the year in the 2nd quarter. The Rebels next host number 15 Boise State at 7:30 p.m. Friday at Allegiant Stadium in what will be a marquee Mountain West showdown.
In health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. The annual Aging Wellness Expo came back this weekend and it was hosted by our 7 at 7 anchor, Lena Bleets. The event took place at the M Resort from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. where attendees could receive information about aging from various experts, enjoy musical guests, entertainment, and guest speakers. Topics included fitness, retirement, career advice, and financial planning, plus so much more. Now, this event is free and normally takes place twice a year. To learn more, you can visit lvrj.com.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Monday Night Football has a doubleheader on tap with the Ravens against the Buccaneers in the first game up at 5:15 p.m. kickoff. The spread at Station Casinos, STN Sports, has the Ravens as -3.5 favorites. The Buccaneers are plus 170 playing at home, and the total is set at 50. In the next game of the evening, the LA Chargers are minus 120 on the money line against the Cardinals, who are getting 1.5 on the spread. The total is set at 44. Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. 20-15 the final score here in the Raiders' loss to the Rams at SoFi Stadium Sunday. The team was already struggling with its share of injuries. Aiden O'Connell also went out with a thumb injury in the first half of the game. Gardner Minshew replaced him and threw 3 interceptions. Turnovers were ultimately what cost the Raiders in their loss to the Rams. The Raiders dropped to 2-5, and up next will have a tough test in facing division rival and Super Bowl champion, the Kansas City Chiefs.
In Lifestyle, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest crafting gift show since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for upcoming events. Early voting started on Saturday, and to celebrate that, there were 2 block parties held in District 4. The 2 block parties included a horse parade and mariachi performances and dances at the Walnut and Pearson Community Centers. Congressman Horsford's campaign, along with the Nevada State Democratic Party Senator Jackie Rosen, with other local candidates, met with community members to encourage them to get out and vote.
Everyone, please use your vote for hardworking families, for your future. It matters. Please vote.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Trolleys, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to arizonatrolleys.com to see who's playing. The When We Were Young Music Festival returned to Vegas this weekend. About 60,000 people attended the emo and pop punk music festival this year, held at the Las Vegas Festival grounds. Several bands and artists took the stage, including Fall Out Boy, The Maine, A Day to Remember, Cobra Starship, and more. It was all about the throwbacks as the performers played most of their beloved albums in their entirety. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. You can watch us Monday through Friday on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Join us weekly at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. to get the latest Las Vegas news updates.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.